internet of value at Ripple, we're thinking much bigger than just cross-border payments. It's kind of like Amazon with rare books in the early days, just this market happens to be a $10 trillion market.
We are at a historic turning point.
Said in the past that you are doing for money what email did for communication.
Moving the whole revolution forward.
Take on it.
There's trillions of dollars parked around the world.
XRP.
Is there a possibility that Ripple could take over Swift one day?
Well,
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of 24 Hours Crypto. Let's get right in today's video. We are screwed if this happens, but I'm going to tell you right now, don't even entertain this idea because you will never see a $1 XRP on a public ledger and a $100 XRP on a private ledger because that makes absolutely no sense and it defeats the whole purpose of having interoperability within the ecosystem. Ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, kick your feet up, grab a beer because in today's episode, we're going to just speak some facts and just put everything to bed pretty much, okay? And we are weeks away, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think you guys understand how fast things are about to pick up. But if you guys haven't already, today's the last day for the Decent wallet, 67% off. Today is the last day. Like I said, I did buy myself 4 of these for Christmas to give to my family members. So take advantage of this because when the time comes around, they're all gonna want one and you could resell it or they make the perfect Christmas gift. And somebody was asking me in the comment section below saying, oh, did you order these? Yeah, I did. And here is my delivery status. It is currently being forwarded to me. First, it has to go somewhere else and then they forward it. So I'm waiting for that shipping detail. So I'm not over here, just saying things to make things up. But again, Christmas is around the corner. Take advantage of the 67% off the Decent wallet. Link in the description down below. Now let's continue into the video. This is very important. XRP at 2 different prices is a myth. The idea that XRP could trade at $100 on a private ledger for banks while staying at $1 on a public ledger isn't just unrealistic, it's technically impossible. And even David Schwartz directly addressed these rumors, pointing out that XRP is the same asset across both public and private ledgers. If XRP were priced differently on each, the markets would immediately correct it through arbitrage. And the practice of buying low in one market and selling high in another until the prices converge, okay? And that is a disaster. Think about market stability and think about all the information we cover on this channel, right? About having market stability. And the reasoning behind the impossibility. Again, number one, arbitrage mechanism. You're completely gonna wreck that. If XRP had a different price on a private ledger, $100 and $1 on the public ledger, market participants would immediately buy the cheaper XRP at $1 and sell it on the private ledger for $100. This arbitrage process would continue until the prices equalize. Without this balance, it wouldn't even be considered the same asset, essentially. The XRP on 2 ledgers would need to be treated as entirely different tokens, which defeats the purpose of interoperability and liquidity that XRP aims to offer. Okay, that is so important for you guys to understand. And then having consistency across ledgers. Both the public and private ledgers utilize the same underlying technology. The private version is tailored for specific institutional needs, central bank digital currencies, but relies on the same XRP as the public ledger. As David Schwartz puts, having 2 different prices for the same asset is nonsensical. Okay, either it's the same asset or it's not. And remember what James Wallace said here.
That we're creating for the digital lari is a private blockchain, but it's based on the technology used in the public blockchain. So the public blockchain that we use is called the XRP ledger. It's a publicly available open source blockchain technology. And what we do for each country we're working with, we create a new private version. So you can only use the blockchain if you are permissioned to do so. So the advantage of that is the XRP ledger technology is proven. It has been processing billions of transactions. But central banks like to have things a little bit more private. So we have created a private version. So it's a little bit of a hybrid to answer your question.
But definitely it's absolutely independent platform, which is specifically performed for each project where you evaluate.
Yes, yeah. Exactly.
And I'm going to get to that point where you guys might be thinking, well, if the public can't go into the private ledger, how can we do arbitrage? I'm going to get to that. And let's do a little comparison here. So imagine you buy a plane ticket for $100 economy class, and when you show up to the airport, someone next to you in the exact same seat paid $10,000. Would the airline really let that happen? No, because if it's the same flight and the same seat, the prices have to align. Similarly with XRP, whether it's being used by banks on a private ledger or individuals on a public exchange, it must have a unified market price. Otherwise, the free market would instantly step in and correct it. I can't even believe some people actually think this is possible. And I mean, some individuals, know nothing about blockchain and are just getting into the ecosystem. But again, this is the problem that we have the fudsters, on the internet talk about stuff like this. They entertain the idea and they don't really give factual information. Again, never worry about this. And this is the last time I'm going to be covering this. Remember, one XRP is always going to be one XRP. The idea that XRP could operate at a different value across ledgers ignores the basics of market mechanics, okay? Whether private or public, XRP remains a single asset with a single price driven by supply, demand, and arbitrage opportunities. There is no secret bank-only version of XRP with a higher price waiting to be unlocked. The value of XRP will be determined by global utility and liquidity, not isolated ledgers, right? You're just adding more friction. This unified price structure is what makes XRP a powerful bridge currency and ensures that its liquidity can seamlessly connect markets without artificial discrepancies. So rest assured, folks, the only way XRP gets to $100 is when the entire ecosystem pushes it there together, utilizing it. It's not going to do it on its own on a little private ledger. Okay, just keep that in mind. But wait, what if the retail can't access the private ledger? Well, it's still that's irrelevant, because even if retail investors don't have access to the private ledger to take advantage of these big 99% arbitrage opportunities, liquidity providers do within the RippleNet ecosystem. These providers would exploit any price discrepancy by buying XRP cheaply on the public side and moving it into the private ledger to sell it at a higher value. The moment XRP moves between ledgers for arbitrage purposes, prices will begin to converge. This is a natural market response. Any difference in price triggers trades until the opportunity disappears. And you're causing a chaos in that market. Like if that happens, that's just chaos, and you're asking for just you're gonna have to stop using the XRP ledger and all that stuff, because it just ruins everything. Okay? So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you guys still think, honestly, don't give me yes in the comments, like be honest, please, because you're just wasting a comment. Do you actually think after watching this that there's gonna be two different values for XRP? Or are you worried about it? I'm telling you right now, I don't even think about it, but a lot of people talk about it. So we have to address it. And there you have it. XRP can't have two prices. You know this, I know this, heck, even David Schwartz knows this. But let's be honest, no one really cares. Seriously, we are like the nerds at the back of the classroom geeking out over things no one else even knows exists. Arbitrage, private versus public ledgers. Meanwhile, the rest of the world is still trying to figure out how to buy crypto on Coinbase without accidentally sending it to the wrong address. I remember I was trying to help onboard one of my buddies, at a car dealership when I was buying a car. I was like, hey, I'll help you out, blah, blah, blah. It took us, 2 weeks to get his ID up and all that stuff to sign up. To this date, he's still not signed up, nor has he bought any. It's like they say they don't know how to do it. It's incredible. This is real life, and I'm sure you guys could all address this. But, that's okay, because guess what? Being early and trying to help everybody in this ecosystem is lonely. Like, you and I could all attest to that. We are such a small percentage of people who are actually paying attention, as I addressed this in yesterday's episode. The masses are going to show up way later, probably when XRP is already doing its thing at $100, $50. And when they do, they'll act like they knew about it the whole time, saying things like, oh yeah, I was always a believer in XRP. Sure you were, buddy. Sure. Right? So to my fellow misfits out here digging through all this information and watching videos no one else watches, hang in there. The journey isn't easy. We're all doing this together, but it's going to be worth it. You're not, just holding on to a coin. You're holding on to the future. And when the time comes, while everyone else is scrambling to play catch up, we'll already be chilling at the finish line. Just think about that. So keep stacking, stay patient, and remember, when XRP moons, we'll be the ones with the popcorn, front row seats, and the biggest grins. And again, thanks for everybody tuning in today. I do appreciate every single one of you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Remember to keep your eye on the price and your Decent wallet secure. And if you haven't already, today's the last day. Take advantage of the 67% off link in the description down below. I do appreciate every single one of you guys. And we'll be back with another video. And happy Sunday. If you guys went to church this morning, let me know in the comments down below. And we will be back with another video.
We started building RippleNet with the thesis that crypto liquidity would eventually be able to support robust global payments, large payments. RippleNet was designed so that customers seeing the benefits of our fiat-based network could flip the switch to ODL once the market was mature enough. And this is exactly what's happening. Flip the switch.
I think what we're building has, it's solving a real problem. And I think all of the tokens, my advice to anybody would be, understand the utility. If there's real utility and there's real value being delivered to a real customer, there will be value in the token.